Everyone, welcome back to Cardcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Mike.
This is Mike,
Welcome to the show.
where we gripe about stuff that goes on in sports and sports cards and memorabilia. Thanks for being here, everybody.
We just record it now. We do it anyway.
Yeah. We do it all day long, every day.
Yeah. Now it's just.
And now we have an audience. We have people to gripe to.
Yeah. Right.
Besides each other, keeps us sane. So, eBay is now providing an authenticity guarantee on trading cards.
Yeah.
Over $750.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Mike did all the research.
There's not much to know. So right now, as of right this second, they won't do patch cards, jersey cards, or autograph cards.
Huh?
So.
And it's only raw cards, right?
Only raw, graded, don't count either.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be sold in a singles category. And it will have a blue check mark next to the listing. So it has that means it qualifies. So you can get around it by putting your listings in lots, or you can't opt out of it. It has to be done.
It's
mandatory. There's no fees on either side as of right now, but that's just introductory rates. Like, the only reason to do this is to charge. They want to get a higher percentage of something that sells for $700.
Yeah,
because that's what everybody's listing. Because fees are so high now on, $50 cards. They just want to get more fees.
Yeah.
As the process works now, if I sell you a card for $1,000, I have to ship it to a third-party authenticator. It says right now they're going to hold it. The turnaround is 1 to 2 days.
You're right.
I was like, good luck with that. Somebody else that we talked to today said, I think it was shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Take up to 3 weeks to get your item.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something new. That'll be great. You sell a Mac Jones Kaboom, and it has to be sent off to a third-party authenticator.
The gold Kaboom?
Any Kaboom.
Oh.
No, gold Kabooms you get back.
Yeah, you don't sell
get taken
those.
away. Yeah,
keep those.
So, yeah, it's the line that you said, something that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
And and they're doing it anyways.
Who wants this? That was my first reaction. Who wants this?
I mean, eventually it's going to be. I mean, they even tell you what they want to get it down to. I'm sure they just haven't scaled it up enough. But they want it for autographs, jersey cards, patch cards, anything $250.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to get one another $10 or $20, whatever the fee's going to be, off of those cards. And it's just, people are just going to stop selling on eBay for those cards.
Yeah. How dumb is that? I mean, every day there's more selling avenues opening up for people. Every day people are getting, not just, like, anybody can go on Facebook and buy, anybody can go on Instagram, on whatnot, on TikTok, anybody can go on those platforms and buy. But people are becoming a lot more comfortable doing it. So, like, I look today, LaMelo Ball Prism base cards, there's been like 5 sales in the last month.
Really?
On eBay, if you look up a LaMelo Ball Prism base, like, put the number in, like you would, like 5 sales in the last month. And part of that's, there's not near as many people buying basketball cards for whatever reason.
Part of that, nobody wants to sell them for $20.
Part of that's nobody wants to sell them for what they're going for.
Yeah.
And part of that, people are buying a lot more stuff off eBay. Mm-hmm. And now eBay's coming out and saying, no, we want less of your business. Like, we want to charge you more and get less of your business.
Right.
Because you can sell that Mac Jones PayPal goods and services with a seller guarantee, and have it to them, have the money and have it to them, in a couple days. Or you can sell it through us, and it'll take 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's after you sell it. I mean, it's just, nobody wants this.
No.
I mean, I think there probably are some people that think that they want it. But I think the people that think they want it aren't dealing in $1,000 card.
For sure. I mean, it's basically right now. It's basically like we were trying to think of cards that are $750 and up that aren't autographed, or so you're talking about like
Or graded.
So you're talking about like so you're talking like LeBron James Topps Chrome, and then vintage,
Really nice
some
trout.
vintage, yeah, like
a really nice trout.
which is why is that not graded?
Yeah.
I mean, even LeBron's why, or you're talking like brand new, like insert-ish, like the hollow the hollow heroes out of the
Kaboom.
out of the illusions.
Uh-huh.
Like the first one of those sold for $750 or $800.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to send that off and get it 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, now they're 125.
Yeah.
Like everything's gonna get returned.
And yeah, exactly. And eBay still guarantees. They don't guarantee returns if it's the same card that you bought, basically. So you can put no return if it's that card, and then you send it to the authenticator, and then it should be where if the authenticator passes it on to the customer, no return.
Yeah.
Like you paid for it, you get it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure to do the authenticity guarantee, eBay's probably going to require that they have 2 weeks after they get the card or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a weird time that this comes out less than a week or two after the whole like Pokemon, because this is for Pokemon cards too.
Yeah.
So it's weird timing. I mean, it's almost like it was set up that way.
Yeah.
Like, these fake cards that you see now, I almost guarantee they push this out ahead of schedule.
Yeah.
Because all those cards, because they put out if you go to their website, there's like a minute video, and it shows like a LeBron James Topps Chrome rookie and like a Serena Williams rookie or whatever. Like all those cards are from Paris in Los Angeles. Like that's where they got all those cards, like the graded ones and all that stuff. I mean, he put a post out saying they were all his. So I don't know when they did that, but I guarantee this has been pushed up to like quell some fires. Like, but it doesn't help it doesn't help anybody that's like they're not even verifying that issue. Like they're only doing single cards, which is like LeBron, Trout, brand new inserts and old cards.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a limited window of. It doesn't make any sense.
There's
right
a few things like a precious metal gems, or a really low serial number like Griffey, or some some of those cards, anything exponential credentials or whatever.
Yeah, but who's faking? I mean, they're
impossible
to fake.
No one's faking any of this stuff.
Right.
Like Gretzky's, yes. Jordan's, yes. Maybe LeBron's. I've never seen one, but maybe. Trouts are fake. Trouts are fake.
Not enough to provide a whole like service. Like
no.
Like ungraded Jordans, I guess.
What is the purpose? Okay, now I can see on let's say an elephant print LaMelo Ball. I could see them having a service where it's just a pass through, where they verify, yep, this is the card. This is the same card. Because nobody's faking that. But saying this is the same card. And maybe that's part of it. But outside of, if I'm sending that card, I'm sending it with insurance, I'm sending at least signature. And usually you have to have insurance to do signature.
Yeah.
Got a lot of. But, yeah, signature. I mean, they could still sign for something and say they got something else or whatever. Yeah. I mean, I can kind of see it. I try. You sell a lot more of that stuff. A lot more of that stuff than I do. I mean, I don't sell anything.
I'm gonna have a lot more listings at $749.99.
Yeah, right.
Or I may take an offer of $749.99 instead of $780 or something.
Have you ever had an issue where somebody tried to scam you through eBay on something like that?
I've never.
Like where you sent them a card and they said they didn't get it, or where they said it wasn't the card that they bought.
not that it was over $750. I mean,
Right.
if it's over, you know, I'll have a signature, or they have to sign for it if it's over $750. Like PayPal makes you do that, eBay makes you do that. I think the numbers, I think it's like 500 maybe. I don't remember. I don't do the shipping anymore. But it used to be like a certain amount that you have to get signature confirmation. And I mean, there's been several times I can't remember an exact instance, but they would say they didn't get the card, or the package was sliced open and they signed for a package didn't have a card, something like that. But 750, if it's over $750 right now, um, like if it's over 1,000, we're overnighting. Like FedEx overnighting. So I don't. Instead of paying for insurance, you just get it there the next day. That's what we do. And
Yeah.
it's kind of self-insured, but it's FedExed over. It's in FedEx's possession like 12 hours or 14 hours.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. And we've never had. I mean, FedEx is like
You can always send them a message and say, "I know where you live."
yeah. I'm sure people have been screwed, but I mean, the last thing you want to do is be putting up roadblocks for people to sell on your platform. That's exactly what. Like nobody, the buyers and the sellers don't. Who wants this?
Right.
It's new people that don't have any idea with, not just that they don't have any idea. Like this is for new people that are going to go out there and want to buy a Michael Jordan rookie, ungraded Jordan rookie, and get it graded. Like how many of those people are out? Like brand new people, how many of those people are out there?
More than what you'd think, probably. There's probably some sales executive or something like sitting in his office going, "Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure nobody's thought of that."
Right.
And they buy like, 5 fake ones.
Like if you go to their website and pull up this whole thing, like it says we guarantee authenticity, and then to the left of that's like a stock photo of somebody looking through 1920 Prism face cards. Like it's not even, there's cards that are showing that they're not even applying to this. Like this was put together by some marketing team.
Yeah.
That has no idea, that thinks they're doing a service for people, and it's actually getting in their way.
I've heard you say this before. It's a solution to something that wasn't a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like, and then like I brought up earlier, like, okay, let's say it's something people like to buy and get graded, like a 57 Mickey Mantle, like a really nice 57 Mickey Mantle. They'll say it could be authentic and be trimmed. It could be authentic and recolored. I mean, people have got tons of authentic altered stuff through PSA. I mean, tons. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, you think whoever they're using to authenticate it, I mean, maybe it is PSA, is going to catch that stuff? They're not guaranteeing.
They're putting themselves in a situation where there's blowback on them if they authenticate something and then they go to grade it back home.
Why do you trust eBay more than you trust PSA or Beckett or BBCE or?
Especially if they start charging.
Especially if they start charging.
Yeah, I mean they're not. It doesn't. The sports card category doesn't make any sense. They don't. I mean, you would think Barris would put this in their head that you don't have to do this. Like this isn't it. I mean they have to have internal numbers to say this is an issue, right?
But Varys has his own website.
Well, he's always has.
So. Yeah, but I mean, he has like an updated. Yeah. I think they went through and like updated their.
Yeah, but he's still one of the top 10 sellers on eBay right now. Like, you would think he would have their ear and say, we haven't had one card.
Yeah.
If eBay would go through and take out, first of all, one of the 6 main things that you have to put in is if it's an original or a reprint. Like, why are we even letting people sell reprints? It just confuses everything.
Right.
Like, take that option out, and then if it says reprint or RP in the title, close it.
Yeah.
End the listing.
Yeah.
That would solve 95% of the problems people are having.
Yeah.
I've seen reprints for 52 Mantles go for $150. And
Yeah,
it says RP in the title. It doesn't say reprint. So I don't know if those sales actually go through, but there's so many of them on there that some of them go through.
there's 96 mantle refractors that were going for $500 at one point in time
Yeah,
raw.
yeah,
Um, but now that's I can see some of that because mainly only mantle, like the 83 mantles, the 96 mantles, like some of those really have some value. And then there's some like modern tops rookie reprints that are like serial numbered that would
yeah.
have some value that could, but like I could see allowing like intentionally manufactured reprints by tops or something like that.
But they're not reprints, so that
Right. Yeah,
it'll
it's a new
like
issue.
I've got people go through my $2 box and pull out these Matt Stafford and Peyton Manning cards all day long, and they look like they're rookie cards, they're tops rookie cards. And every time I have to turn them over and say, "Look, it says 2012."
Yeah.
But once it's not exactly the same, it's not a reprint.
Yeah.
Like that's not a true statement anymore that it's a reprint.
Yeah.
Like take out like they're literally letting people if you put reprint if you let people sell reprints, you're authorizing um trademark infringement.
Yep.
That's what you're doing.
Yep.
There's otherwise it's not a reprint.
Right.
So like you got a call today about or yesterday about a Lou Gehrig what was
19
it, play ball?
Yeah, it
No.
was a 41 play ball, Luke Gehrig.
And it said
41
on the
yeah.
back, it said reprint. Like it was a Galasso.
Yeah, it was a Ronaldo Glasso reprint.
So that's not a reprint.
No.
That's an 83 Galasso.
Yeah.
That's what it's not even a reprint of that card. It's the front's the same, but on the back, it's not a reprint.
Right.
They're not trying to scam anybody. Reprints are trying to scam people.
Yeah.
Mainly.
Yeah.
So take that out of there, and you've got probably, I would say, 90% of you, 95% of your issues are gone. Of authenticity issues are gone.
Did you see the photos that guy sent?
Yeah,
they're bad. It's like
it's not a reprint.
like if you send me those photos and I know exactly like
yeah,
immediately like yeah no that's definitely not.
yeah.
Um, the that's like you're right. Um, a lot of attention is being drawn to places. Okay, a lot of attention is being drawn to being so like Chris Sewell, baseball collector, investor, dealer. He does a ton of great videos. I really enjoy him. I watch almost all of his videos, and I don't watch anybody in cards because like hardly anybody do I watch anymore. I do this all day, but I do like his videos. So one of the things he always hits on is how people will say they're listing something as a reprint, but it might be real because they have to list it as a reprint, which is not true. Like
Yeah.
eBay only requires 1952 mantle. Can't. It's the only thing that has to be listed as a reprint is a raw 1952 mantle. Um, but okay, so that's great and all. Like, don't buy crap cards, right? But most of the people are empowered with that knowledge of, oh, there are people out here doing that. Even if they don't have any dog in that fight, even if they have never and have no intentions of participating in those listings, it's an issue to them, right?
Right.
So I'm trying to make a really round. I'm doing a bad job of trying to make a roundabout point of how, like, the attention, like, the reason they're implementing this is probably because of a lot of people who have no dog in this fight.
For sure. I mean, the percentage of people that are buying ungraded cards over $750 is a very small percentage of people that are on.
Yeah.
Like I feel this is I feel this is like a hiccup into like eBay has blown up, cards have blown up over the past. I mean, just reading stuff on this They did $2 billion in sales in the first half of 2021, which was up like 300%. So if you just, I mean, if you just describe, if you just do that over, they did $4 billion in sales. And everybody's telling them, everybody that they listen to is telling them that the market has just started. Like Fanatics has bought Tops. So I feel this is like a speed bump in how do we make sure that new people that get into the market use our platform. So we'll just authenticate everything ourselves.
Okay.
And guarantee that it's real.
In a way, maybe they're right. I mean, the market for dealers in the last boom or whatever ended in 91, 92.
94 with the strike.
Yeah, 94 with the strike. But I mean, they milked that sucker out through the late 90s and into the early 2000s. So, I mean, the profit on our end is going down. But as far as the print, the people printing the cards and stuff like that, maybe it has only just started.
Maybe.
I mean,
if there's more people, selling, if there's more people buying, there's definitely going to be more people that are selling.
Yeah.
So our market share may go down. Our market share will go down, even though our profits are going up.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. But authenticating cards that are $250 is an unneeded. Like,
completely unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, and it's also going to stunt growth.
It's a tax.
Yeah.
It's them saying, well, we're not going to raise fees. We'll do this.
Yeah.
Like to get an extra piece of this pie.
Because they see lots of accounts that are only selling the higher end stuff. I mean, there's so many more of those accounts now than there was before.
Yeah.
That are only selling cards.
Yeah.
So they want a bigger piece of that pie. They don't want their $25, $22. They want $75 or whatever it is.
I think this is a great time to remind everyone that there's a link to our Whatnot account down in the description. Go on there and follow the warehouse. I'll have
plenty.
I've got a sale coming up right
Don't
after
you have a show tonight, Nate?
As a matter of fact, I do. I'm going to be selling lots of NFL.
Soon we'll have a marketing
rookie cards.
The warehouse will have a marketing strategy
at 10:30 tonight.
Yeah.
The warehouse. Multi-importer, exporter of the finest in collectible wares. But anyways, yeah. Follow us on Whatnot.
Yeah.
Down here.
Please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. Once you get monetized eBay, or once you get monetized YouTube, and they send out a video that you have to put in every video, a little script.
A script?
Yeah. Please like and follow because it helps the algorithm.
Yeah, it's called creating a call to action. So a call to action could be make sure and like the video.
Smash that like button.
Like the video if you like it. And if you like the video and if you'd like to see more like this, make sure and subscribe. And hit the bell so that you're notified every time a new video goes live.
Yeah, don't do it.
You don't want to miss out.
It's fun.
Mike's going to be putting new shop pickup videos out. You want to be the first one in here to buy that stuff.
I'm going to put them on 4 times a day just so you guys get all these notifications.
You want to be the first one here.
Probably.
I thought about doing I thought about live streaming the Whatnot streams to YouTube. People would hate it. They're getting notifications. They're like turning off the bell.
We need to live stream the Whatnot onto Facebook and TikTok.
Yeah.
And see what happens there.
Yeah. Draw all the people away on our stream. Let me see here. Let me see. I guess we've kind of covered the bases on it. We both don't.
All of that being said, it's going to move. Sooner or later, they've already told us it's going to move to $250.
Yeah.
And it's going to include autographs, jersey cards, patch cards, all that stuff.
Now, $250 is a huge deal.
Yeah.
And that'll probably be when they start charging fees.
Yeah.
So imagine you're selling a $300 card.
They want to charge you $10 to.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think they're not going to do any of this to protect those sellers because eBay doesn't give a crap about the seller.
Right.
But if I send that to an authenticator and they authenticate it, that card needs to be non-returnable.
Yep.
There's just too much time involved. There's too much volatility in the market.
And I'm sure the person authenticating it will, like, they won't mess up any of the shipping.
No.
Like, they're taking it out of the package, they're putting it back in.
Yeah.
There's zero chance.
Well, did you see? Have you seen the new box they put it in? No.
The new box.
There's a box they put it in, and the card comes in a one, or not a one touch, like the ones that rated ones. What do you call those? Like the
slab?
No, thin little card savers.
Card savers. Yeah.
Comes in a little card saver, and then it's got 2 bands on the outside, and it's in an eBay box.
A semi-rigid.
Semi-rigid. And then and then it folds up, and it triangulate stands up like this, and it displays your card.
The eBay box.
eBay box does that. That's got to be worth like $12.
Beep dumb.
That's got to be your $12.
Yeah, right. Ugh.
So yeah, that's what's coming up on eBay. And
I don't judge anybody's home interior choices, but come on.
They might show that in the quarterly report of eBay stocks prices dropping.
Welcome to eBay, where we invent stuff that you didn't know you wanted.
I think it's a whole nother podcast and a whole nother deal, but it's capitalism where out of control because they had this growth, and they don't understand why they had the growth, and they just want to add to that growth and not just like take a bump and know it's going to go back down.
Yeah.
Like, how do we take this growth and add growth to it?
That's exactly what Fanatics is trying to do.
And they're going to lose their shorts.
I think it's hard for people to understand that you can't do that. Like, this is a cyclical market. It goes up and it goes down, and nothing. That has been that way forever.
They're reading numbers on a chart, not knowing anything. I mean, when I looked through some of the reports on this stuff, like tennis was up 1,800%. That's because it started at 0 or started at 1. Like, there was one Serena Williams card sold in 3 months, and now there's 18 of them. Like Pokemon was up like 600%.
Yeah, it's because
it's not gonna grow to 600% next quarter or next half year.
No, it's not gonna grow at all.
No, it's gonna drop.
Yeah, most likely.
It can't.
It won't go up.
It can't grow that.
Like, the only reason that's, I mean, Pokemon's one thing, but even Pokemon, like freaking Charizard in November 2020 was the last one had sold for $50,000, 40, I think. And then what's his name? Freaking Logan Paul's friend, not Chance the Rapper, but one of those rappers, Logic, another for whatever name, like Logic paid $200,000 for one, and suddenly it's worth $200,000.
Yeah.
Well, it stayed like that because it brought so much attention to Pokemon cards. And people hadn't been searching their closets during the lockdown like they were baseball and football cards and stuff like that. So now suddenly everybody's looking for their old Pokemon cards. There's still been people coming in this winter with like, oh, I went through my closet, I found these Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard that more than I found these Kobe cards or I found these Jordan cards.
Yeah. We don't even buy them.
We don't even buy them. And that was a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
But it's brought attention to it. Like,
I mean, the only way
I didn't know what Serena Williams rookie card looked like. I didn't even know she had one. I didn't know there was such a thing until a year ago, a year and a half ago.
Oh, it's just people running out of stuff to buy.
People didn't know they needed one until they found out that one existed.
It's not rare until you look for it.
Oh, there's so many of those out there.
Yeah.
They printed the crap. I mean, you still get sealed boxes of that stuff in that NetPro stuff, and it's cheap.
Yeah, that was found in an estate sale, I think.
Yeah.
6 boxes of it or something.
Because you could get it for like probably less than $5 a box. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the guy that bought the rights of NetPro and bought all their back stock.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy's living on the coast somewhere now, but
Yeah.
yeah, starting different companies and with that seed money probably. But
Yeah.
he made a killing on that stuff.
Yeah.
He just made a killing.
He had all the numbered stuff, all the glossy, all the
Yeah.
proofs, all the
All that
probably
stuff.
autographs.
Unopened wax.
Yeah.
All that stuff. They might even come out with another. I don't know. They might even come out with another brand.
I'm surprised they haven't
Yeah, probably should.
come out with any. Come out
Anything
with something.
tennis.
I mean, I'm surprised somebody hasn't. I mean, maybe he still owns the rights to all
maybe
those
he'll
players.
sell it to Leaf or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Speaking of Leaf, they're coming out with a soccer product. Did you see that? That's something else that was in the news.
Leaf used in the game soccer.
Leaf, Brian Gray.
Yeah.
Whatever you think of Brian Gray, I think he's fine. I think he's kept Leaf around a while, but other people wouldn't have. Came out and said we're gonna have the best checklist ever for a soccer product.
Okay.
So the only person that hasn't really signed anything, I mean, even Pele has signed, is Mbappe.
Right.
So everybody's assuming that he finally got Mbappe to sign. Because Mbappe said he wanted Ronaldo plus Messi and double that, but he wanted to sign cards or stickers. So I don't know if they paid him that for 10 of them or 20 of them or 100 of them. But to have the best checklist ever in soccer, pretty much has to have Mbappe.
Yeah, like I'll pay you what I pay them per card together, double, to sign 10 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even if they're paying him 1,000 a card or whatever.
Right.
It gets that. He can say that on a podcast.
The names on the checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
So
it's probably a few months away.
Did he say anything about like what format it was in? Like, is it in like no?
I assume it's just soccer product, which I don't think they've ever done just a soccer product.
I want a soccer medal. I want Mbappe precious metal gem.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Does he? He doesn't have precious metal.
Upper deck.
So how does he? So leaf metal is in no way associated with Fleer metal. Okay. Well, he got one past me. Way to go! You're a sneaky one, Brian Gray.
Leaf metal draft.
Yeah,
it's its own thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't deal with much leaf metal draft.
No, we don't either. We don't. I mean, it's not a great product. You can get nice autographs for reasonable, but nobody else wants them.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean, Bobby Witt leaf cards are $40 to $50.
I mean, some of that. He's good at timing. I mean, he had early Trevor Lawrence autos, I think, and Justin Fields and that stuff. Like a lot of that leaf metal draft football was really good.
He puts out really cool cards, he's a collector himself, and he knows what cards. Like I bought today, you took a picture of it. Had Mantle, Ted Williams,
used in the game,
Stan Musial, like
Al
Kaline, Frank Robinson.
It was insane,
and it's under $100.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's game used jersey.
Those are under $100 for those 6. They can't use the likeness of the player. They can use a picture of the jersey that the swatch came from. They can't use team names. That card's under $100. Well,
still,
if that was flawless, it'd be $1,000.
If it was just a Mantle jersey card, it would be more than that. If it was just Mantle,
yeah.
I mean, maybe not if it was leaf and it was that postage stamp size, or whatever. Maybe not, but it'd be close to that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he just put that,
it'd be way over that.
Yeah, if it was a Mantle jersey.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's low cost, really cool cards, lowest cost of entry. He's seen some. There's some stuff that he does there's a lot of stuff that he does that I don't like, but he does a lot of stuff I like.
He's really good.
Puts a lot of stuff.
He's really good at filling. Like there's some stuff that's definitely questionable. Like he's the guy that came up with the idea for Stan Musial autographs, won a box, and was paying when they shouldn't have been signing autographs. That type of stuff.
Yeah, that makes me sad.
That stuff is just. I mean, there's questionable techniques there, but he does like like Mike Tyson autographs and stuff.
He
Like
does a lot of cool stuff.
Stuff that people there's to fill some niches.
I don't judge him because of the Stand Mutual autos. I do not judge him personally because of those. It just makes me sad to see that. When I see one of those cards, like it literally makes me like sad.
That's why they go for like $8.
Yeah,
because nobody really wants them.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I don't know the background to it. Like I said, I don't know how that came into being, and I don't judge him for it. But it's please,
he called Mutual's agent and said, "Hey, I'll pay you $15 a sticker auto, fill the pages up." Someone in his family said yes, and made him do it.
Yeah.
Or he thought he was leaving a legacy. But how many times you got to sign your name at 50 to make a difference?
I mean, he had such a really beautiful autograph.
Mm-hmm. You could read every letter. So there's some questionable stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you don't expect it to get back like that. I mean, there's a good chance he didn't know what condition Stan Musial was in.
But the whole point of when we started this was he's going to lose. I think he's going to lose credibility in the marketplace if Mbappe's.
Yeah, if he comes out and makes that announcement and Mbappe's not in that set, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, if you have Cristiano Ronaldo, Pele, and Messi, people have done that, right?
Yeah,
that's not the best ever.
You've got him Pele auto, right?
Game
use pieces on auto. Golly, those got to be. Does he just sign like everything, or
no? Nobody cared about his autograph for 25 years, really.
Up until 2 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a year ago, really.
I don't know that I've seen a Pele that's not several. I remember seeing Pele on like Allen and Ginter, and then I'm sure I remember like the first Immaculate Pele's that came out.
Yeah.
Immaculate Soccer, like they were $100 some. They weren't very much. Now who knows?
You can pick them up next month.
Yeah.
And now they're crazy.
Nobody cared about them. But
I'm gonna look it up. I'm looking it up. I gotta know. Like I got to know. I gotta know what a Pele auto goes for. The public needs to know, Mike.
I mean, if they come to watch this, that's the reason they come, is to see what Pele autos.
That's right. They need to know. They want to know. So maybe he probably has Leaf Pele autos, right? So there's a Leaf Pele auto, $800. Pele and Neymar Jr. There's a Donruss for $11.36.
That's the newest one.
Yeah. I got a Pele auto. The beautiful game. Whew. Yeah.
The Leaf, 2020 Leaf in the game, 3 of
1,300. Wow, so his auto goes for $1,000.
Yeah.
I mean that's a jersey though.
Yeah, but still, 3 or 4 out of Leaf.
Yeah.
Go down a little bit.
Oh. Bird, Montana, Pele, and Griffey. Oh, wow, that's cheap.
He's the only guy that does that. Like multiple players. Let's just throw 4 superstars on it.
Yeah, that's another. Really
there's no reason those guys should be together.
Those got to be all stickers, though, right? Yeah. Sure. Bird, Montana. Okay, so like Bird, I don't know what Montana's auto goes for. Bird probably only goes for like $30, right? Bird, 30 or 40.
Yeah, Montana's probably cheap.
Yeah.
I bet Bird's 100-ish.
Yeah.
Montana you can get for 100.
I think Griffey's an easy 100, right?
Yeah.
150, 200.
Yeah.
So that's probably, yeah.
But there's no reason those people should be together.
No, zero.
Yeah. It's not even like a decades thing.
No.
Like 280s, 160s, and 70s, and 190s.
And, like, yeah, it's just, yeah, you're right. And it's a 1 of 1.
Sort of.
Which, I mean,
sort of.
When it comes to 1 of 1, I don't ever trust them, but I trust Leaf 1 of 1's the least of all.
Right.
Like, They have a product where there's a 1 of 1 in every box,
Mhm.
and it's a blaster.
Mm-hmm.
He makes a proof for every
that
card
Dynasty.
that he prints. That's sick. That is really cool. I have never watched this guy play soccer. I only know of him through soccer cards and people that talk about soccer cards, and it's still cool to me. Like the Michael Jordan of soccer, I guess.
The one that wasn't a plate.
Yeah, there's the 1 of 1 card. Yeah, I can see that though. That's a cool card. The plate you can't like. It doesn't look as
Doesn't
good.
show the picture.
Yeah, yeah. He's making some. He is making some cool stuff, and it like.
That's what a true collector would make if they had the limitations of what they have.
Exactly. Yeah. Like a lot of his design aesthetics have gone way up in the last couple of years too. Like I don't know when 2021. Yeah. Like I mean he wasn't making stuff anywhere near this nice like 3 years ago, right?
Well, no, I don't think so.
I mean, it's a really nice card.
But he's got to have, if he put out a soccer product, he's got to have Mbappe.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to. Holland. And then, I mean, if he's saying it's the best lineup ever, it's got to have every big rookie.
Yeah.
Bellingham,
Fati, Holland, all those guys. Yeah. Coco and all those guys.
It's interesting. I want to look this up again because I want you to see this. Okay. 2020 Prism 278. We'll just do 2021 because I don't want to miss it. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I just put in 2020 and that's why there weren't any.
I don't know. A lot of cards.
Oh, really? Oh, man, if I just put in Prism LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
Like, there's one, there's one, there's one. Maybe it's because I didn't have 21 in there. There's one. Okay, that's all today. Never mind. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Maybe it's something else I was
$15.
$15. Off center.
They're all off centered.
Find one that's not.
I mean, that's why a PSA 10's like, I don't know exactly even know how.
But I've seen them go for like, yeah. I mean, I've seen raw ones go for a lot. Mm-hmm. I guess because somebody thinks they're.
What's a PSA 10 worth?
Oh, do they even? There's a silver, $3,500 for silver. That's dumb. That's so dumb.
There's also 53 more next month.
Yeah. Silver PSA 9, 400 or best offer, 3,500 for a 10.
Yeah, they're all, every single one of them off center.
There's a silver for a penny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the PSA 10 go for. I mean, can't be over 300, right?
Tough cards, man.
That's true. 360.
None of them are centered.
You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're not wrong. Maybe they did it on purpose. They had bad quality control on purpose to lower the pop counts to make the cards look more expensive.
There you go.
There we go. We
see wax available at the warehouse.
Yeah, right. We got Prism.
We have lots of Prism.
All right, let's go through the comments because we gotta. I do have that shows at 10:30 Central Time, and so about 10 o'clock we need to be getting off here probably. Must see YouTube content between the two water bottles. Theodore's on here every time, coming at me like that. More Travis Snyder talk. Oh, that's cold.
It's Travis Snyder Central.
Oh, that's cold.
He unretired this week. Okay, then he retired.
Says I don't think this goes in effect right away, does it? He said he's got a PMG on that will be borderline $750.
Yeah, it started January 25th.
It did?
Yeah.
So he'll have to send that to an authenticator, and then they'll send
Probably. You're probably not going to get over $750 for it now.
Yeah, right. $749.
Yeah.
Thumbs up and like video. Thank you, Connor. Basketball continues to be the most graded by PSA every week based on data.
Yeah, but because it's from last year.
Yeah.
Those cards that were sent in last year, they're coming out now.
It just means that stuff's going to keep,
tanking.
like, it's not going to go up. There's so much more flooding in.
That stuff, that order that I bought I bought yesterday from a year ago. Oh, some of the stuff that was graded.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was that a Terry McLaurin Prism Silver?
Not a rookie.
I mean,
a base term for
it. You could crack it out. You can find 1,000 of those in the dollar box right now.
I mean, there's no point in cracking it because, like, it's not worth anything raw, and it's not worth. Even if it's a 10, it's not worth $5. Nobody. Because somebody it probably is. But you know, yeah, you're happy to get $5 for that. It's not. I mean, it's not the person's fault sending it in necessarily. I mean, it's. I mean, they chose to send it in.
It was $12.
It was $12.
Like you could definitely a year ago you could see a time
you could
sending in this $3 card for $12, get a 10, and it's worth 50.
Yeah, you could justify it a year ago. Lots of stuff you could justify. It is now.
I got a whole stack of them.
Worthless. It's now worthless.
A whole stack.
Like, yeah.
I wonder if Mark's cards. There's a thing about Mark's cards. I wonder if his shop still. I mean, it had to go bankrupt, right?
No. Look them up. I mean, they had to go bankrupt, I would think. It's in Pasadena, isn't it?
I have no idea.
My keyboard just got disconnected. There we go. That's weird. Mark's cards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think they might even made a Facebook where they're like closed.
No longer do business.
Yeah.
But poor guy, if that's not his actual thing.
Wait. January 6th. PSA headquarter pickups. Congrats to all the card owners. January 6th. Ay. That's a slap in the face, isn't it?
Yeah.
He was picking up cards. His cards.
Well, it snowballed on him.
Yeah.
And somehow it got out. Because remember when Ryan said it was $125,000 worth, and then by the time they actually got it to it was $110,000. So they were trying to pay some of that stuff off.
Okay.
And it just finally caught up to them where people figured out that their cards are sitting there because they haven't been paid for.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know how that got out, or I don't know the whole story on that. Finally caught up to
them. Service is unable to go to markscards.com. Shaka. January 6th is their last Facebook post. So yeah, they're done. They're done. I mean, I think there's plenty of people out there that would say, you know, oh, there's some Chinese food menu. That would say like, oh well, I totally understand, you know, why they would think that the market would have lasted for longer than it did. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if, you know, justified in spending somebody else's money. Like
when you get this many new people, there's like the barrier to entry to be a dealer is zero. It's $50 a month to set up or $50 a show to set up a show. So
yeah,
like it's zero. You can list on eBay with 0 feedback or 10 feedback or something. Like the barrier to entry to be a dealer. So when there's this many people flooding in, you're gonna get your criminals.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what that guy is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, what he did is criminal. I like Sean's comment.
Yeah.
eBay, I think it's meaningless. This is the Chiefs. We need to talk about the Chiefs more.
We've been screaming about them for a week now, for 5 days.
John Powell bought a autographed Ted Williams and Stan Musial ball with Brooks Robinson and Eno Slaughter on it. I can see Eno Slaughter and Ted or in Stan Musial. Maybe. Did they play together?
Who?
Eno Slaughter and Stan Musial, they were on the Cardinals at the same time, weren't they? Sean's got a Pele auto coming back.
Nice.
Very nice. Are you going to this card show in Lee Summit?
No, there's going to be a big show at Harris Casino next week. That's where.
Yeah. How does everybody know about that Lee Summit show and they don't know about the Harris show? We got the so y'all should come to Harris next weekend, and I'm gonna give you a little heads up. We can tell them who's gonna be there, right?
Yeah.
The signers are going to be gosh, he sent me.
Hopefully there's no Chiefs.
It's part of that mass text. Okay. So Saturday, 12 p.m. These are the ones that are confirmed, and then there's probably going to be others for sure. But Saturday, starting at noon, and it's from noon Friday to 6 o'clock Sunday or something like that. So Saturday at noon, Kyle Isbell, $29, Brewer Hicklin, $19, Michael Massey, $19, all three for $59. Sunday signers starting at noon: Daryl Motley, $10, Jamie Quirk, $10, John Mabry, $10, Frank White, $20, Rex Hudler, $10. But then that's all the updates I've got. Have you gotten anybody else?
That's all that's confirmed.
Okay, that's all that's confirmed for now.
Wait, did you say Melendez?
No. Did you get Melendez as confirmed?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me check.
Well, that's kind of a big deal.
Let me check.
If it's cheap enough, I'm going to get some stuff signed. He led the minors in home runs last year.
Sure. Let's see. This is last post doesn't say. I shouldn't have said Melendez. I apologize.
Okay.
Unconfirmed.
There's potential for like
more Royals and more Chiefs pending the outcome of the game.
Yeah, so it's almost like
we don't want any Chiefs there.
We don't want any Chiefs there.
We don't want Chiefs there.
But the card show will be a lot better. Just come to Harris.
Yes, the card show will be great. Harris. This was a great advertisement.
Right? MJ Melendez is and is not going to be there. We don't want any Chiefs there.
We don't want any Chiefs there.
Come see Frank White and Kyle Isbell. I don't even know these other guys. Are they prospects? Brewer Hicklin and Mike Massey?
Yeah. This is the weekend that usually is Royals Fan Fest.
Yeah.
And it got canceled. So those big dealers had the weekend free, basically. The other big dealers. And so they put this together. And this is, if you guys went out to the last Harris show, it's not that show. This is the one previously from July, right?
Yeah.
July, I think it was July. July or August.
Yeah.
This is the one from the summer. So this is the one that was so crowded you couldn't even walk around it. Not the one from a few months ago in October that nobody was there. So those people were trying to ride the coattails of the July show, and they moved it to Harrah's to try to ride the coattails. This one is going to have like every dealer in Kansas City that you know and trust are going to be there.
Yeah.
So, that you've seen at the Olathe show, that you've seen at the last Harrah show, a lot of dealers from the Lee Summit show, the big one that was at like 100 tables. A lot of those guys are going to be here. So, yeah.
So, and I think that's a good point to make. Like, that Lee Summit show is a good show, but it's all new guys. Mm-hmm. Because all the bigger dealers already had their schedule was already booked. Like, that one show, the big Lee Summit show, was different. Because there were so many tables, so much room that like you could, I don't know, there were more dealers.
Well, Mitch did a really good job of promoting that show in the fact that, like, he drove to Omaha, he drove to Des Moines, he drove to Oklahoma City,
right?
He drove to St. Louis to get people, out of town dealers, to come in.
Yeah.
For that big show, he needed to fill those tables.
Yeah.
This weekend is not that same show.
No.
It's the 30 table local show.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
So come see us.
I've never been to that show, so I can't tell you anything about it. But I know Harrah's. I know the people that are going to be at Harrah's are the same ones that were there last July. And all the local guys that you know, like Timmy and, R&D from Topeka are going to be there. And Mike Mazurka with his vintage stuff will be there.
Yeah.
Like, all those people, so that's going to be the show to be at, for sure.
And
it's 3 days. You can go to both of them.
Nothing against the Summit show. It's just, if I was choosing, or if I was choosing for anyone watching right now, I would choose our show. That's a better show.
I mean, Nathan's going to be there.
I'm going to be there. I'm going to be set up.
Getting deals.
Mike's going to be set up. We're going to be having a party.
Wall of wax.
Shock and awe. All right. Don't even, Theodore. He's talking trash.
Theodore's the man. Theodore gets the award for most posts.
I got a show to set up for. Come see me on Whatnot. I'm selling lots of lots of NFL football cards.
Football rookie
cards.
As cheap as 30 cents a piece in some of those lots.
Cheap as less than that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. You want Jacob Eason? I got you. I got pretty much everybody, but yeah.
That's all we got today.
Thanks, guys. Thanks,
Appreciate
Mike.
it.
Mike did all the research for today's show.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I hope you guys are informed.
Come see us.
If not, come in and we'll talk about it some more.
Tell your friends.
We got work to do.
Link us on Instagram, and we're in what's that old social MySpace?